When you download your image from Google Drive, just right-click and go to Download, and then download it to your graphics folder inside Photoshop Magazine. Now you'll see that it's a .cr2, which is a camera raw file, which means that it's huge, 22.6 megabytes. That means that it saved all of the various color data that the picture could be. So what we're going to do is right-click, open with Adobe Photoshop CC 2017. That'll open up with our camera raw editor right here, and you'll see that the picture doesn't look great at first. What we're going to do is we're going to click on the white balance tool. We're going to click on the background and tell Photoshop what white is supposed to be. You'll see that there's a subtle adjustment based on that first click. We'll then boost our exposure just a little bit, and we're going to increase our shadows level right here. That's going to bring in some of the color. We can also play around with the whites to make our whites whiter, and we can make the blacks increase as well. We can also play around with the vibrance and saturation just a little bit, but you can see that you can quickly go too far in one direction. So we'll go ahead, get it to a setting that looks pretty good, and then we're going to hit Open Image. Now Open Image is going to bring it into a normal Photoshop layer like so, where we can go ahead and use the Quick Selection tool in order to make our selection. Because we have a nice white background, it should make a pretty good mask. When we add it, we'll go to Select and Mask, and we will increase our brush size to bring out the detail in the hair. Again, because we have the white background, it should do a good job of finding the edges. And here we go. Alright, so now once we have our mask made and it looks good, we'll hit OK, and we'll right click and duplicate our layer into our Photoshop document. That is going to be where we're doing sort of the layout. In Unit 1, or Untitled 1 right here, you can see I've got a couple of layers going, and so here I can position the subject of my picture in front of this document here. Looks like I have to mask this out just a little bit to clean up that element. Alright, that is how we edit a camera raw file and bring it into